I'm Kurt Niedermier with FLW. I'm here with Jared McMillan. It's the final day of practice at Lake Okeechobee for the first stop of the Rayovac FLW series in the Southeast Division. Now, Jared, we talked a little bit about how Okeechobee's setting up this week, and I know one of the key storylines is that the water has come up here. How much has it come up, and how has that affected the bite?
The water's like a foot higher than normal, and the grass lines are fading out because of the people that are running through it and the high winds and stuff like that. And it's making it harder. The water's dirtier there in most places that it normally would stay clean.
Sure. How does that dirty water change things?
It makes them not bite. I mean, it's hard to see them on a bed, and most fish won't come up for a topwater like last year. That was a key. So you got to flip more. You got to go to bigger baits, darker baits, just to get them to bite.
Now, you mentioned the fish on the beds. Is it setting up to be a bedding tournament?
Yeah, it's setting up to be a bedding tournament. We had a big wave come in last night, and they should be. Big females are coming in at the moment as we speak.
Now, you mentioned earlier that those little changes in the conditions, like the water color and things like that, they really can affect the bite when they're on the beds. What else do guys need to be aware of here in this tournament? What are the conditions?
The wind direction is supposed to blow out of the east tomorrow. It's going to switch to the north on Friday, so that's going to switch it up, and it's going to dirty water that was already a little bit cleaning up, so you got to watch for that too.
Changes whether you're throwing the moving bait, whether you're flipping. Does it change how fast you cover an area?
Yeah, how fast you cover it and how fast you can see where a fish would set up normally, because the water's going to rise on the south end of the lake whenever it blows out of the north.
Okay. So there's 250 boats in this tournament. It's packed full. Okeechobee's a big lake, but it's known for fishing small at times. What are we going to see out here this week with all these boats?
I think you're going to see a couple guys catch them really good, but most guys are going to struggle. Big bites are keys, and you can't lose them. I think probably about 60 pounds to win the tournament in 3 days.
We're going to be seeing a lot of guys on top of each other. They're going to be pretty tight.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are going to be around each other. You got to just fish in a crowd now. Down south, it looks like I-95.
Yeah, the south end of the lake. I know we saw that in the BFL tournament that was here a few weeks ago. That was the hot area of the lake. What kind of weights do you think we can expect to see?
Probably mid-20s, almost pushing 30 for the first day, and then it's going to dwindle there. You're going to have guys not catch them one day and catch them the next day, or vice versa.
How does that compare to a normal year?
It's usually whenever this time of the year, you should be able to catch almost 90 pounds in 3 days, but now you got so many people catching the same fish. You would normally be fishing by yourself. You got to spread out with them. They're picking off fish that you normally would catch all of them.
Sure. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great way to start out the season. The weather's beautiful here. We've got mid-70s forecast for the next couple days. Should be a lot of fish caught, a lot of guys weighing in. Great way to kick off the 2015 season. Watch for Jared McMillan. He is from Lake Okeechobee. He knows this lake. He's going to be tough to handle. Stay tuned at FLWOutdoors.com.